You Cobra Kai Daniel fans are like some of the worst fans ever in the Cobra Kai fandom. I swear to God, y'all be on this man's dick. Y'all put too much beans in his black coffee. Daniel is a hater. He's been a hating ass nigga since the first season of Cobra Kai. And everybody always feel like I hate him. I don't hate Daniel. I just I feel like his character doesn't do anything for me in the Cobra Kai series. And what I mean that by that is that his character has no development. He's not interesting whatsoever. Other people make him interesting. If he's not interacting with Johnny or if he wasn't interacting with Terry Silver, he was not interesting at all. He was very like I won't even call him a main character, Cobra Kai. To me, he feel like a background character, a secondary character. Cobra Kai is not about him at all. It's about Johnny Lawrence's life. It has nothing to do with Daniel at all. And people gonna say, oh, how can it? How can it have nothing to do with Daniel when he was like the main star Karate Kid? Exactly. They gave that asshole 3 movies for his character, for plot points, whatever he needed to do. Because Johnny was not in any of the movies after the first one. So it made sense for Cobra Kai to pick up and to talk about his life. Daniel is a hating ass nigga. Like, let's just be honest. He was jealous as fuck when Johnny was bringing back Cobra Kai. I can agree. Did Johnny bring back Cobra Kai for all the wrong reasons? Yes, but Daniel, for you to be a hating ass nigga to raise his rent for the dojo because he said a bunch of lies about why he was bringing Cobra Kai back, you're a bitch ass nigga for that. Daniel is a bitch ass nigga. He is a hating ass nigga. And that's the reason why Johnny wrote a dick on his face. Justified. I would have done the same thing too, because that's a pussy ass move. That's a bitch ass nigga move. That's a dick move. You're gonna raise my rent in a dojo because I said a bunch of lies on why I was bringing back Cobra Kai. Nigga, it's none of your business. Mind your fucking business. Like, this nigga Daniel was always in Johnny's business. Like, you're a grown ass man. Why the fuck is you always wondering what this grown ass nigga is doing? Why is he always concerned or worried about what is Johnny doing? Johnny ain't worried about what the fuck you doing. Everybody always trying to say Johnny was jealous of Daniel. Man, get the fuck out of here. What the fuck did Johnny have to be jealous of? Daniel has a boring ass life. All that nigga Daniel was is rich. Like, it makes sense for Daniel to be a big, hot, rich success. His life was great. The fuck? He didn't have to go through nothing. The fuck? Only thing he didn't have was a mother and he just got his ass beaten. He just got bullied. The fuck? That's it. What do you mean? Johnny had a really hard life. He had nobody. Like, no one. Like, he had no father and his stepfather was a fucking bully. Like, he had nobody. It made sense for Cobra Kai to pick up and talk about his life because he lost the biggest tournament in his life and it sent him down a downward spiral. After Daniel won the tournament, they put that nigga right through the finals. His life was pretty fucking good. He cannot complain about nothing. He's the one that's obsessed with Johnny. Whenever he see that nigga, he gotta say something. He always gotta say something about Cobra Kai. He always gotta say something about how this nigga run his life, how he want to teach the kids karate. Like, nigga, who the fuck are you? Like, Daniel is one of the most annoying characters I've ever seen in TV history. That nigga is annoying as fuck. He is a hating ass nigga on my mother. He is a hating ass nigga. To sit here and say Johnny is jealous of him and wants everything in his life is fucking delusional. You Daniel fans be on his dick like a motherfucker. Y'all be really drinking the Daniel Larusso Kool-Aid. Like, that nigga is boring. He's not interesting at all. Like, how are you the main character from Karate Kid and yet you're not even the most interesting nigga on the cast? Be so for real. Like, I always said that his character was boring and they don't really do nothing with him up until like okay, like he was like okay. I feel like they didn't do nothing with his character up until season 5, honestly. Up until like season 4 and 5 for real. Like, really when they brought Terry Silver back is when they like really was doing something with Daniel's character because like I said, someone who has a better arc and who feels like a character with so much more importance made him interesting. Like when they had to bring Chosen back and bring Terry Silver back is when Daniel really started to feel important. Before they brought Terry Silver back, Daniel was boring as fuck. Daniel has no character development, no nothing, and yet everybody always shit about Johnny's character. Is Johnny's character perfect? No. Is he flawed? Absolutely. Does he make mistakes? Yep. But By the end of the show, he is a completely different person. He learns from all the mistakes he's made, and he tried his best to be the best person he can be. By the end of the show, this nigga had three beautiful kids. This nigga had three kids, Miguel, Robbie, and his baby girl, Laura. He had a beautiful ass house, got married to Carmen. This nigga turned his whole life around like a completely 180. By the end of the show, Daniel was the exact same character he was from the beginning to the end. So that annoying, whiny ass nigga, hating ass nigga, still trying to tell people what to do, still trying to control people. Like, this nigga was the same nigga. He literally has no character development. His character is one dimensional as fuck. If you watch Karate Kid, you're watching the same character. Like, Daniel's character doesn't really change. I feel like y'all niggas really be on his dick a lot. I feel like y'all never try to see the flaws that he do and the fuck shit he do. It's always Johnny, Johnny, Johnny this, Johnny, Johnny, Johnny that. Like I just said, is Johnny the best character? No, but to sit here and say you don't see his development yet, of course you don't. He's still struggling with his morality. Like, y'all really bitching about him. Like, y'all really bitching about, oh, sometimes he say this, sometimes he say that. It makes sense for him to be like in two different headspaces when it comes to Cobra Kai. Because on one hand, he was taught all the wrong things and he's trying to learn how to do all the right things. And sometimes he doesn't know what to do because he was never taught that shit himself. He didn't have a good teacher. Unlike Daniel had Mr. Miyagi who taught him, balance, patience. Johnny wasn't, blessed with the same type of treatment. So, excuse me if he had to learn shit the hard way from someone who told him all the wrong things because they were in the war. Like, Daniel had it good. Johnny didn't have it good. So, to sit here and try to say, oh, I don't see the development with Johnny, shit. Johnny has the best development in the show. And I feel like you don't get Cobra Kai if you don't really watch shows that's really heavy on character development, for real, for real. If you want to watch show teen drama shows and just watch who's stealing who's boyfriend, who's kissing who's sleeping with who, stick to teen drama because you don't know nothing about real life shit. Real life shit is not all about who's kissing who. Real life shit ain't about who's kissing who. Real life shit is real life shit. Cobra Kai got real life shit. Niggas who struggling. Niggas who trying to get their life together. Niggas who ain't got it together. A person like Daniel would never know what's it like to struggle. That nigga got a dealership. That nigga rich as fuck. What he know about struggle? What he know about when the next time he gonna eat? What he know about when's the next time he might not have a pot to piss in? What he know when's the next time he might be able to make his rent? He wouldn't know because he live in a big ass mansion on that big ass hill. He got all these Ferraris and all these Teslas. How the fuck? What would he know about Johnny's life? The fuck? Johnny might have had a rich stepdaddy who made him go to country clubs and this and that. But his life is not all peaches and cream. The fuck? Y'all see how he was in the first season? My nigga was struggling. My nigga lost his job. Like I said, he didn't know when's the next time he was gonna make rent. He didn't know when's the next time he was gonna have a pot to piss in. What the fuck would Daniel know about that? That nigga rich as fuck. He don't know nothing about no motherfucking struggle. He don't know nothing what's it like to live in Johnny's shoes because he never struggled. Fuck, he not struggling. So I'm not trying to hear that shit. Y'all really just be on Daniel dick, like, for real. That nigga's a hater. That nigga's annoying. He is a bitch. He's so fucking whiny. He tries to control everything. Like I said, one of the scenes that will always piss me off to this day is in season 4 and episode 5. Him and this nigga Johnny agreed to teach the kids together and teach them different forms of their karate. But as soon as the nigga Terry Silver show up, his bitch ass gonna say he think it should only be him teaching the kids. That was some hoe ass, bitch ass nigga shit on my mama. Me and you agreed to work together, then you go sit here in my motherfucking face and say you think you should be the only one teaching the kids because you think your way is the best way. That shit is irritating as fuck. He think he knows everything. He think he knows what's best for everybody. He wants to just control everything. He is annoying as fuck. Like, I really don't see what's so likable about his character. I don't hate him, but I don't hate Daniel, but I don't really care for his character. He doesn't serve nothing to the plot for me. He's not important to Cobra Kai. Johnny carries this show. Johnny is the main character. Johnny has all the scenes. Johnny is a way better fighter. Daniel was like overrated as fuck. And I really feel like when you watch Cobra Kai, you definitely feel like in Karate Kid, they should have made Johnny the main character. They should have made Johnny win the tournament at the last fight. They should have made movies 2 and 3 about Johnny, not about fucking Daniel. Daniel is boring as fuck. He a whiny ass bitch. He just irritating as fuck. He a jealous ass bitch. He a hating ass bitch. That nigga is annoying as fuck. I cannot stand this nigga. Like, watching Cobra Kai, he is annoying as fuck. That nigga is so annoying. Like, he annoys the fuck out of me. Does he have a good heart? Yes. But is everything he do with good intentions? Hell no, it's not. Like, fuck all of that, my nigga. Nobody ever talks about his flaws or him. That nigga could be a big ass. That nigga could be a bitch ass nigga on everything. He is a bitch ass nigga. Fuck being one. That nigga a bitch ass nigga on everything I love. That nigga could be a real prick sometimes. But because Johnny likes to keep shit real, that makes him a bastard. Nah, Daniel likes to sugarcoat shit all the time. Like I said, one of the main scenes that will always piss me off is how him and Johnny agreed to really teach the kids together. But then as soon as this nigga Terry Silver show up, he want to talk about I should be the only one who teach the kids. That scene pissed me off so bad because that was some hoe ass nigga shit. Me and you agreed to teach the kids together, but as soon as this ponytail nigga show up, now you want to just teach them all by yourself? That's some hoe ass nigga shit. I cannot stand Daniel. I don't like him at all. I don't hate him. I really don't really see the hype around his character. When I watch Cobra Kai, his character does nothing for me. He serves no plot. He an overrated ass fighter. I definitely feel like Johnny is a better fighter than him. His character does nothing for me. Like when you watch the show, Johnny gets all the plots. He gets most of the screen time. Like Daniel does nothing for me. He has no character development. He doesn't give no really interesting storylines up until season 4 and 5 that evolves around Terry Silver. His character's one dimensional as fuck. Like, I don't get it. This is the character that all of y'all is just defending and act like it's just the best character to ever be created. That nigga is like sliced bread. That nigga is like white bread. That nigga is like watching paint dry, watching grass grow. He is boring as fuck. I stand on everything I say. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel. Johnny Lawrence forever, my nigga. Fuck Daniel Larusso. That nigga a bitch ass nigga on everything I love. That nigga a pussy ass nigga on everything I love. That nigga a hating ass bitch on everything I love. He could kiss my ass and suck my dick.